On 25th June 2026, Apple suddenly raised the prices of their product in the middle of the year. Not the new one, but the existing one. Why? Simply because the components price have skyrocketed quickly, and this all happens because of the AI data center. Let's look into the US tech giant's capex expenditure of these AI data centers. In 2020, it was around $90 billion, but it grew up to $725 billion in 2026, almost the 8 times of multiple, and it all poured in from just 4 companies: Amazon, Meta, Google, and Microsoft. Every stock analyst was screaming and going crazy over this AI stock and shouting to buy them. But suddenly something happened. Nvidia valuation was dropped by $325 billion in a single day. The Micron Technologies was down by 13%, and the OpenAI IPO was postponed. Why? Simply because the smartest people in the room were saying something different. The Ray Dalio compared this current AI situation with 2000 bubble burst of internet. The Ashwath Damodarji said that the pain caused by this AI boom will eventually spill out in the society because it's completely built on data. Now let's understand how the data center is built or created. Whenever we type something on ChatGPT or internet, the data is generated, and this data is stored and processed in these data centers. A data center is a warehouse in which the metal racks are stacked up, and in these metal racks the AI chips and GPUs are fixed. A single data center can hold up to 1 lakh of these chips and GPUs, and it costs up to $14 billion to $25 billion to make, and with full operating components. And these companies are going crazy over these AI data centers. AI companies earn through the system of token, and enterprises are their core customers. ChatGPT earned around $25 billion, and same goes to Claude and Gemini. And they collectively made $75 billion at the investment of $725 billion last year. But the money AI needed was $650 billion to generate this $75 billion. Means for every dollar the AI generate, it needed 9 to 10x of multiple. But something crazy is happening. The enterprises are switching to the cheaper alternatives. Why? Because the token system have eaten their entire budget. Uber has spent their entire year AI budget in just 4 months. A Lindy, the company AI based company which switched to DeepSeek and saved 90% of their cost of AI cost. If you think that it's only a rich man problem, you are looking at it wrong. Companies like Samsung, SK Hynix, and Micron Technologies are switching their entire manufacturing to making these AI chips, and this has led to 4x increasing in the RAM prices, which eventually made the Apple to raise the price in the middle of the year. But companies still pouring investments in this. Why? Because of the high margins. The same thing happened in 2000 when the internet exploded. The internet was going to about 1000% year on year growth. All the companies were pour their entire money in making these optical fibers, and because of that the excess of optical fibers were built, but internet only showed 100% of year on year growth, and only 3% of the optic fibers were used. That made the entire system collapsed, and the companies were bankrupt. And the same kind of thing is happening in 2026. The oven manufacturing of data center can eventually get in no use. What do you think about it? Tell us in the comments.